Man, I can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, made me go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gonzerio's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke at some weed, but you smoked yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Shot little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audit. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. But I'm in a stall, she cried. Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom, DMA answered in his thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy, because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while, the woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom. And that's a true story. Absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. It was great.
Check this 1, 2. Is this thing on? Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the show. We are here this morning. As always, we are live. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh, I'm so happy to see so many wonderful people here today and every day. Hip, hip, hooray, because that's the way. It's Friday. Hey, all right. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Let's see who was first. Greg Jonick was first, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and it looks like it was a race because we got Ron Klotzer saying first. See, that's a secret. Greg knows. You just type the number. It takes too long to type the letters, and then somebody else who just put the number beats you. I'm sorry. Anyway, so it looks like, it almost looks like we got a tie. So let's go ahead and give a double happy dance because it's Friday, so why not? All right. All right, yes. Awesome sandwich sauce. Greg and Ron, oh, it looks like they were in charge for a while. They were running the show, don't you know? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay. We tried. It was morning. It's covered about boom. Let's see. Sorry about that. Just trying to catch up with the chat. All right, here we go. David with the first dad joke of the day. Let's see what he's got for us today. Remember, guys, I said that today I wanted to try and do something a little different, have kind of a dad joke competition. So I'm actually going to take notes. Let's see what we got here. Jason Gutterman and Josh Abrams were frauditing in a bookstore the other day, and they started throwing all kinds of books that they didn't like around. I couldn't figure out why, and then it hit me. It joke. We'll call that one the it joke. Or maybe the book joke. I don't know. Where'd it go? What happened? There it is. All right. Let's see. Greg, Ron. Uh-oh, here we go. The only book you didn't touch was a Frauditor's Handbook by Hezokuai. That's right. I love it. See, that's one of the things I always said is like, you know, if there's any possible way that I'll be able to get down to Frauditpalooza and be able to live stream that, is part of that would be I would want to give them copies of my book. I think that would be fantastic to give Frauditors copies of the Frauditor's Handbook. I love it. My friend wrote a book about history of the Ford Edsel. It's an autobiography. We'll call that the Ford joke. Oh, man. All right, let's see what else we got. Gangster 2000, good morning, all. That's everybody. That's all he is. Terry Barnes, good morning, my friends. Happy Friday. God bless you all. God bless you, sir. Yes, it's Friday. All right. Florida Jim is in the house. Good morning from the fraud. Jason Gutterman. No, Florida. Good morning, everyone. Hi, welcome to the show. Great to see you today here at the Florida Rashers Breakfast Club. Unfortunately, I can't enjoy his today. I got an EKG. Oh, God bless. I hope everything turns out okay and it's all good and they don't find anything bad. There's all of our hopes and prayers are with you, sir. Of course, and as always. Highway Star. Yes. Good morning, guys. Good morning to you, Highway Star. Great to see you. And once again, as always, my tiny Chihuahua life is in the house. Yay, yay. All right. Let's see. Ron, Highway Star, Tiny. The Lessinator is here. What's up? Zerzu's in the house. I'll take cooler weather for a bit. Yeah, I'm telling you, I am really, I mean, you know, yeah, it's almost September, And out here, it's starting to feel like we're already starting to get hit with a little bit of this fall weather. So I'm actually enjoying it. And I will say this, the one benefit there is to the coldness out here, because I wasn't able to do this for a while. Because when I first started, I always had the hat on during my streams. But once I was in Florida, it was too hot to ever put this damn thing on. Because this is a seriously, like, it looks like a joke because it's got Perry the Platypus on it, but this is a seriously thick, warm hat. But now that I'm about to get hit with a Wisconsin winter, I'm starting to think that I might be able to start doing some streams with this on again the whole time. So that's something to look forward to. If you like watching me wear my hat, why not? Let's see. Highway Star. NCR News Network is here. What's up? Hey, everyone. Can't stay long. Just want to stop by and say hi. Great day to everyone. Great day to you, NCR. Great to see you as always. Let's see. Tiny Chihuahua, David E. Persons, NCR. Before I go, here's a joke Darth Vader said to Luke. I know what you got for Christmas, Luke. Luke said, how? Darth Vader said, because I felt your presence. All right. Darth Vader joke. All right. That's awesome. All right. So wait. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do something real quick here. All right. Sorry. It's a live show, guys. Stuff happens. Let's see. What is this? Sathan's here. Hey, hello. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. Great to have you here. Thanks for dropping by. And then let's see who else is here. Oh yeah. This guy. Great for the Graham and Bob Show. So far today, I've watched Fight the Flat Earth, a stupid flirt, Zerzur's crazy film, and now I'm here. I don't think I'm wired correctly because I'm drawn to this crazy stuff. Hey, man, flat earthers, they got to do what they got to do to keep the earth flat. So real quick, let's see how this works. Because, like I said, I had this idea. I'm going to try it. I haven't done this in a while. But it always used to be fun. So I'm going to start my first poll of the day. Best dad joke so far today. It joke from David. Ford joke. From Ron. Or the Darth Vader joke from NCR. I don't know, man. This is my first time trying to do this. Let's see how it works. Anyway, it's not a duck. It's a platypus. Dagnabbit, Greg. Anyway, hello. Welcome to the show. It is Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Another one in the books. Yes, the week is finally done. It's time to start the weekend. I can't wait. It's going to be great. So don't hesitate to have some fun in the sun. Hey, Mr. Thomas. Good morning, Rash family. What does a baby computer call his father? Data. Dada. All right. So now we already got another dad joke added to the next poll. We got the dad joke by Mr. Thomas, or the baby joke, maybe I'll call it. Yeah. The baby joke from Mr. Thomas. This is great. Oh man. All right, so anyway, guys, hey, why don't you shut up, Graham? You're in the UK. You ain't got a duck in this race either way. You know, you want me to go and start talking about your cricket teams? I wouldn't even know the names of them to say one. The Yorkshire Wales Whitakers versus the Sticky Wickets from Wicked Googlies. How about that? The apples and pears going up the stairs for the trouble and strife. Frauditor Roundup's in the house. What's up? Morning, Hez. My Teddy Chihuahua, David Persons, everyone. All right. Okay, so actually, I was in my plan for today's show. I actually had an NCR video and a Frauditor Roundup video on my list. NCR said he was just popping in, though. He might already be gone. So why don't we start with the Zerzu? It's hard to vote for the best one when there hasn't been a good one yet. Oh, no. The joke's on you. I don't even like cricket. All right. What else do you guys have out there in the UK? What's like rugby? Yeah, or football. Football? Yes. Your football team is not good. Yeah, see, I can do that too. So let's start with a roundup video, ladies and gentlemen. Why not? I already got it on deck anyway, and he's here. So let's check it out together, shall we? This is called Long Island Audit Misleads His Audience about the Tua pre-arrest. And that's cool because I wanted to talk about the Tua pre-arrest, but I hate Tua pre so much I didn't want to just play that, you know. But this is a different spin on it. So this is a cool way to cover that story and get her done. Here we go. Check it out.
This is Chris. I'm stuck in the elevator. There's been a crime afoot.
La raza. Ma'am, what's your job duty? Man, this lady just locked us inside of a vault.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Frauditor Roundup with Sheriff Wyatt A. Moron. Help my channel continue to shrink by watching my videos, sharing my videos, commenting on my videos. I'm now offering memberships. Turn on that notification bell and turn on all the notifications. Take that there like button, like it, dislike it. Get it to pose for a picture, flipping the bird. Then mail it to the Yakuza saying that no one's really afraid of them. Today we're taking another look at this guy. Goes by the name Tua Pre. Name is Asif Khan. He is the clown prince of frauditing. Although by clown prince, that doesn't mean he's funny like ha-ha. It means more he's funny like, okay. Now today's a little bit more of a weird video. We get to see him out of character. Now if you know anything about this guy, you know he loves to get up in different outfits and different personas. Thinking he's like the next Sacha Baron Cohen, minus the comedy part. But today he's out of character and he gets arrested. Now the other thing that's unusual about this is the guy he kisses up to all the time, Long Island Audit, he shows up later on trying to pimp his attorney shield like it would have had any sort of different outcome had he used it. Of course it's not. It's just another way for Long Island Audit to keep up this fraud going. So let's go and watch.
Dag nabbit, what the heck happened? What is this? What did I do? Dag nabbit, ladies and gentlemen, you know it's a live show when everything just falls off the rails. Wow. Anyway, Graham's joke of the day was, what do you call an inexpensive circumcision? A ripoff. All right, this dad joke of the day contest is already heating up with that one. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Frauditor Roundup is living the dream. That's right. Paul Kemp, I just realized it's my 50th birthday. Good morning, all. How did the hacker escape the FBI? Ransomware. All right, the ransomware joke from Paul. Here we go. All right. Ransomware joke from Paul. Cap. Man, look at this. This contest is already heating up like crazy. All right, let's see. LaDonna Rogers is here. What's up, LaDonna? Great to see you. All right, now. Oh boy, this is going to be great. All right. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. La 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 la. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Paul Camp. Happy 50th. All right. Happy birthday to you. Here's your happy dance for your birthday happy dance. All right. Yes. It's never as bad as you think. I turned 50 in January. It'll be 2 years ago. I'm going to be 52. Holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. I just realized that. As does tech. That's right. All right. So here, let's go ahead and let's end this first poll. Look at this. It's almost 50-50. It's changed. Oh, the votes just keep coming in. Look at this. Oh my goodness gracious me. It's a dead heat. Okay, the Darth Vader joke is in the lead. Oh, now it's 50-50. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna leave this poll up. I was gonna start the next one already, but because the dad jokes are coming in hot and heavy. So I'll wait a while yet before I end the first round. But for the second round, we have the baby joke from Mr. Thomas, the circumcision joke from Graham, and the ransomware joke from Paul. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is awesome. Here's another joke from David. The frauditor who flipped me off called the cops and put me on your YouTube video for honking at you earlier today. Your phone is on top of your car. And then they drive into the I got it. Keebler with the best dad joke of all time. What do you call a line of men waiting to get haircuts? A barber queue. All right, look at this. We're already starting the fourth round. And we haven't even, we're already starting the third round, and we haven't done the second round yet. This is great. I'm loving this. Okay, so we got the frauditor who flipped me off joke. We'll call it the phone joke because the phone's on top of the car. The phone joke from David versus this is awesome. Versus the barbecue joke from Keebler. Nice. Oh, this is awesome. I love you guys. Oh, wait a minute. See, we already got another one to add to round 3. What's the most expensive Father's Day gift? My kid's 18-year-old child support bill. All right. This is taking a turn for the best. This is great. All right, so then we also have the child support joke from Timo. Nice. All right, so let's take a minute and get back to the video while I start setting up these polls. All right.
The guy he kisses up to all the time, Long Island Audit, he shows up later on trying to pimp his attorney shield like it would have had any sort of different outcome had he used it. Of course it's not. It's just another way for Long Island Audit to keep up this fraud going. So let's go ahead and watch this one. It's got a happy ending. And let's round us up a Frauditor.
Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. In today's video, we are going to be covering the unlawful and retaliatory arrest of my friend and fellow YouTuber, Tuapri. On July 27, 2024, Tuapri was stopped by the Groveland Police Department in Florida for a window tint violation. Tuapri would have definitely benefited from having attorney shield during this interaction, and it might have saved him from going to jail. Stick around until the end for my thoughts after speaking with Tuapri. Let's get into it.
How's it going, officer? Good. How are you? Pretty good. I'm Sponsored Police Department. Reason for the stop is the windshield tint. Okay.
Oh yes, sir.
All right. You got your driver's license?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to clarify. I'm gonna have to resolve the situation because I got a little court thing coming up for it.
Okay. For what?
For the freaking tint.
For the tint.
Yes. I got to see a judge in a couple weeks.
Okay.
The law or whatever.
You're not supposed to have any tint on the thing, and it's below a certain line, the ABS line or whatever it's called.
Yeah, one line.
Yeah.
Okay. Where you coming?
Oh no, I was just sleeping. So I'm
sleeping?
Yeah, so I'm just going to the gym now.
Okay. You stay at the Airbnb?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We get the registration and insurance.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. And there.
What supplements do you take for the gym?
I try not to do too many supplements, but I do chicken and rice shakes. I know that sounds weird.
Yeah.
But I prefer animal protein as opposed to whey protein because it's not as natural.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I honestly don't know because this says where is it? It says expired, but everything's all up to date. I don't know if you can look it up in the system or anything.
Okay. I'll go take a look. All right. Just hang tight for a minute.
I take the up.
All right. Hey, how you doing, brother?
How you doing, Sergeant?
I'm doing
What's up, man?
fantastic. What are you stopping for?
Oh, for the tints.
I know you. You're
Not too free yet. How you doing, man? I'm sending to the gym.
Oh yeah.
No, I understand though. I know it's the thing.
A crime or whatever.
What do you said window tint?
Yeah.
Did you measure it already?
Oh no, not yet.
Where's it? Halfway up. So raise your window. About.
Oh yeah. I got you.
Oh, searching me. You're on 31. You see the pre-workout at 31 speed. Yeah, that's not. They're completely sealed blood shot. Yeah, it's either Coke or that. Can I check his window tint? So check his window tint. Multiple times for the windshield tint.
Yeah, I got to see the judge here.
I asked him if he took any supplements. He said no. Searching me. 78. Is he the pre-workout at 31 speed? Yeah, because I've seen pre-workout. His eyes are not pre-workout. They're pinpointing. You see the bloodshot, like the vessels. Yeah, he's on coke. He's on coke. We're on that.
Look, I don't blame them for thinking this guy is hopped up on goofballs, but in the interest of transparency, he passes the sobriety test, so I'll speed through it. If anything, he was hopped up on ice cold Coca-Cola.
Huh? Yeah. Well, I stopped him. I stopped for the windshield. So you've been stopped multiple times.
Yes, sir.
Multiple times for the windshield tint.
Yeah, I got to see the judge. Here's my.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me when you have 7 citations for it.
Yeah, I know. I got to see the judge that's coming up here on the freaking. I think it's the 14th.
Okay.
So he's probably gonna make me take it all off or whatever.
Yeah, if
otherwise he's gonna suspend my license.
100%. Okay, here's the deal, bud. Are you under the influence of anything?
No, sir.
Not at all.
Nope.
Haven't taken anything?
No.
Okay.
Pre-workout?
Did you take any pre-workout?
No.
Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna have you do is just try the vehicle for me and step out. Okay. Right now, I have reason to believe that you may be under the influence. I want to run you through some field sobriety exercises to determine that. Okay.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. All right. When you step out, I'm gonna pat you down really quick. Okay.
All right, so can I wear my hat?
Yeah, just keep the hat off for me. Okay.
All right.
For now. Just face off on me. Okay. Take your hands, put them on top of your head. For now, just face off on me. Okay. Take your hands, put them on top of your head.
Sounds good.
Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you keep getting all these tickets for window tint. Well, yeah, I have to go to court, and the judges, I'm sure the judge will drop them all. Well, why would the judge do that? Like, if you got the tint fixed and brought proof that you fixed it into the judge, then the judge would drop them all, sure. But if you didn't get it fixed and you still have the tint and you're still getting pulled over for it, like, you fixed the tint. It's like a fix-it ticket. If you got a light out, a tail light out, and you keep getting pulled over for having a tail light out, fix the tail light. Well, no, but I already got pulled over for it. I got to go to court for it. Right. And what's going to happen when you go to court? They're going to ask you for proof that you fixed the light. If you still haven't fixed it, then they'll find you guilty. Like, I don't. And the fact that Long Island Audit and all of these guys, and we know they're experts at lying and selling their lies to the audience. How did he introduce this whole thing? An unlawful retaliatory stop. You see a car with heavy window tint driving in a place where that level of window tint is illegal. What's unlawful about stopping them when you have to stop everyone in that area with that heavy window tint? It's not unlawful. It's what they do with that, because it's not allowed there. And then, how is it a retaliatory stop? If the window tint is that dark that they're going to pull you over for the window tint, then how do they know, oh, look, it's to a pre, let's pull them over, even though we can't see through the windshield, and that's why we're pulling them over? Well, not the windshield. Yeah, you could always see through the windshield. But the point is, how could you believe that that they're stopping him because it's him? No, they're stopping him because he still has the tint. He still didn't get it fixed. And again, like these cops are saying, it's not like he got pulled over for it, got a ticket, and then like he just got a ticket for it, like maybe the other day, and hasn't had time or a chance to fix it. He keeps getting pulled over for the same thing over and over and over. And he obviously has absolutely no intention of fixing it. But it's the cop's fault that he's doing it, not his fault for doing it, as always.
This isn't moonshine, is it? No, sir. That's water. You can test it if you want.
Yeah. Look, I find it amusing that these officers think that he may be walking around with moonshine coursing through his veins. Is the rum? I guess it's just a vibe he puts off.
Can I check? Yeah. Oh well, no, I don't consent to any searches and seizures, but that's water.
Well, I gotta check it to see if it's water.
Oh, okay. No, I understand where you're coming from. It's water, so I got you. That's okay. No, I understand where you're coming from. It's water, so I got you.
All right. Right there's good. Right there's good. All right. So again, we have not utilized anything, right?
I'm sorry?
We have not utilized any types of narcotics, drugs, alcohol, anything like that.
No, sir.
No, not at all?
No, sir.
Not at all?
Not at all. I haven't.
Okay.
How many tickets you got for 10?
I forgot, but so I have to see the judge. Like I was saying, I think it's like the 14th of August. So I mean,
You just got one yesterday, right?
yeah. So I gotta take all this stuff off. The judge is probably gonna make me take it all off. I don't know. Maybe you're familiar with the process, but I mean, obviously it can't continue because you guys are.
And there's just the guy you stopped yesterday, and
How long till front you going to jail?
Right now, we're doing through FSEs.
Oh, okay.
Step over here for me.
All right.
Oh, okay. Step over here for me.
All right.
I'm sorry, just real quick, I got to point that out. What did he just say? Well, when I go to court, the judge is probably going to make me take it off. So why don't you just take it off? Just take it off. And then when you go to court, and the judge will say, hey, you got pulled over for window tint. Yes, I removed it. I took it off. Okay, cool. Just if it's... So he does know. So he does know. Again, proof that these idiots do it on purpose because they do know better. Oh, these people are so stupid. Especially to a pre. He's like one of the captains of stupidity.
Is there any reason why your eyes would be twitching while they're standing still? Or not standing still while you're tracking my finger going back and forth, okay? Your eyes are shaking. Is there any reason for that?
Yeah, because he's like a sociopath or whatever.
But you can explain to me anything medical?
I feel like you're trying to trick me with the question, so I'm gonna plead the fifth.
No, I'm not trying to trick you with the question. I'm asking you if you've ever been medically diagnosed with something because, I'm trying to ensure that if you have something medically going on, that I can include that, and I need to be aware of that, so I don't think it's possibly you being under the influence of something.
So at this point, I'll just plead the fifth completely.
Okay. Okay, I know. All right. You're good. You can relax. You can put your shoes back on and stuff. Yeah.
And a windshield ticket. And the state attorney told me I was good on it.
Okay. What?
Fell to a base.
Yeah, see if you can.
Let's hear that one more time.
Refused to obey police. And I told him yesterday that car could not be driven on a Florida roadway.
So yeah, this is the seventh time he's gotten pulled over for the tint. And this officer told him just yesterday that this car cannot be on a Florida roadway. I'm not sure what else Attorney Shield could have done to help this guy out, except tell him, go take your window tint off.
And if you don't find on that, look for Felder Bay Local Finance. Because I told him yesterday, no, and had it towed. Get a rope. Windows are down when you're driving
Just make sure you get TC there with that belt. Yeah. Can you handle the tail for me?
Money.
station, y'all want to go off a little bit.
Yeah, going comfort. You got shorts underneath these pants?
No.
No? Where is this stuff that's in this, I feel, right here then?
In like the zipper pocket there?
Yes, I'm in the zipper pocket right now.
No.
Oh, is there another pocket behind it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Slip.
Interesting. Okay. You're getting what?
Today I'm getting my back bicep workout in.
I didn't understand what you said again.
He said he wants to work out.
Oh, okay.
I'm still getting back bicep today if I get out.
Hey, I get that. I get that.
And there he is, worried about getting his workout in tonight. Don't worry, I'm sure you can find a partner in the showers tonight that can help spot you.
Be sure you give him a ticket for every day.
What's that?
No longer needs your consent.
We can get your stuff. We'll get your stuff because we have to do inventory of the vehicle anyways. Hey man, before we start relooking at that vehicle, is there anything in there?
No.
We're gonna have to do an inventory, which means that we have to go through the vehicle. So no, nothing we're gonna find.
Nope.
Okay, I get you.
This is so uncomfortable. Can I like say? You know I'm a good dude. Can I stand here for a second? I'm not gonna like.
What you can do is you can scoot more that way and spread your legs out. Sorry, bud.
You stupid.
I just went through the jury instructions, so I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions to kind of fit that, okay? So yesterday you stopped him, correct?
Stopped him for tinted windshield. He said he didn't realize it.
Yep.
Had him checking David. He had 4 prior citations. I wrote him a 5th, and I also wrote him a criminal for failing to obey police. Told him verbatim that car cannot be driven on Florida roadways with improper unsafe equipment.
And then today he's obviously operating the vehicle with the same thing.
And had him call a tow truck, which he did. He uses Hodges. And then today he's out driving it again.
So with the same tent. Can you validate it's the same tent you saw yesterday?
Yep.
All right, real quick, because I just started another poll, including this one, but I didn't read it out loud. What's made of leather and sounds like a sneeze? A shoe. Oh my goodness gracious me, that's awesome sandwich sauce. Yeah, the only thing that Attorney Shield would have done for him was cost him another month's subscription. Like, did they pull you over for having tint? Yeah. Do you have tint? Yeah. Did they already tell you that you need to remove it? Yeah. But you didn't remove it? Yeah. Plead the fifth. Give them your license, and then when they arrest you, don't resist. I could be one of the attorneys on Attorney Shield, man, for real.
All right. Appreciate you. So it's I wasn't gonna put it on the radio, but basically this is the guy that rigged and stopped yesterday for the tent and towed his car. So he's out driving again after after Rigdon told him yesterday you can't drive. So Rigdon came out, he's like, I was doing FSCs on him. I called you out here because he is on 31. I did the FSCs and he passed the FSCs, so I can't touch him on the DUI case. But he's,
what the hell?
yeah, no, I had to get with Rigdon because I looked at the jury instructions and I just had to validate what exact order did you give him yesterday. He's like, I told him he could not operate this vehicle on roadways until
See, now you got one real arrest.
I just had him Friday. Yesterday.
On our spot.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, boss. At this point, you are under arrest. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I'm your first real arrest under the snow, right?
No. Normal shift. I normally don't work with these guys. I work on the opposite side. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I think you're under the influence. So you are definitely chill for most of the under the influence people I've dealt with. I will say that. I'll give you that. I think that you're under the influence, but I don't think you're under the influence to the point where you're impaired. So here's what it is.
Where do we go now?
We go to the jail. It's a hike. Yeah. Gracias.
He's got his phone in there, still recording.
It's in here?
Yeah.
That's what he wants.
Side seat.
Yeah, because I mean, I wasn't gonna put like failure to obey a lawful order over the radio. You know, it's just like.
All right, fellow patriots. So I know the first question on everybody's mind is, why did Tuapre do the field sobriety tests? When I asked him this question, he told me he thought that the FSTs were mandatory and that if he didn't do them, he would be arrested for a DUI.
Oh, dear God. I just got one thing to say to that. Bitch, please! Today's Frauditor Roundup, Bitch Please, is brought to you by the Listerine Antiseptic Company. Ladies, how often do you want to lock lips with that fella of yours, but he just ain't interested? You ever think that maybe, just maybe, you don't want your stank breath in their face, son? So next time you want to smooch, reach for a bottle of that Listerine Antiseptic. Listerine Antiseptic. Compromise elsewhere. Look, bitch, please. He did not get arrested for passing the field sobriety test. He got arrested for failure to obey the orders he was given 7 times. So getting a cop to ignore who may or may not be a licensed attorney in your state or maybe another state probably would not have helped the situation.
This is exactly why Lackluster and I came up with Attorney Shield. You can have an attorney on demand 24/7 to advise you of your constitutional rights and interact with law enforcement for you. That being said, it was clear that Tuapre was not under the influence of alcohol or any narcotics. As we all saw, Tuapre passed the FSTs with flying colors. Unfortunately, even though he cooperated with law enforcement and passed the FSTs, he was still placed under arrest and taken to a jail cell for failure to obey.
Failure to obey what?
These law enforcement officers wanted to arrest him for anything that they could because how dare he disobey them and have window tint on his vehicle?
Yeah, for tint that by law is too dark in Florida. I guess you just want to obey the laws you feel like obeying, right?
Having window tint is an infraction, and they turned it into a misdemeanor. Did they do this to protect society from dangerous window tint because they are heroes? No, of course not. This was a clear example of contempt of cop. An ego arrest through and through. It saddens me to watch a friend of mine be placed in the back of a police car and have his freedom taken from him for window tint.
Damn it, Sean Paul, you might as well just go full soft sit. It almost sounds like you're saying, if there's no victim, there's no crime. Bottom line, it's a crime that's on the books, and he disobeyed it 7 times. You can't spin that.
Make no mistake, Florida is a police state. The government in Florida pretends to care about constitutional rights, but it's all a ruse. They want complete control of the residents, and they do that through their tyrannical police force.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a perfect example of somebody banging the table because he ain't got no facts on his side. Well, I can tell by that sundial it's time to say goodnight. A little beans on the fire. A little rum chata on ice. And as always, cuddle up with a clean shirt and a dirty woman. Anyway, good night. I bid you adieu.
All right. Round of applause for Frauditor Roundup. All right, let's hear it for Tuapre. And how about a huge round of applause? And I want you guys really to clap hard for this one and scream and yell and go nuts, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Let's go crazy for the one and only Amendment Audit. Oh man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh man, this is good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Crime Dog McGruff. I love it. Well, since that last video took place in Florida, speaking of Florida, these polls today have all been pretty close too, actually. Looks like so far we got NCR 1-1, Graham 1-1, and David 1-1. Awesome sandwich sauce. That's great. I love you guys. Oh my goodness, you're the best fans in the world. But I noticed, see, this is one of the problems that I have. Because I mean, obviously we know my internet sucks and I'm supposed to switch to AT&T, but I'm still having trouble doing the switch and all that. It's a nightmare. Nightman's wife, what's up? Getting ready to go to Daytona. All right. Have fun there. That sounds like a great time. But anyway, when I'm making polls while I'm live, because I used to do that on the Thursday show. When I had a Thursday show, that was the Hez and Ray Make Your Day show. We always had polls on that show for the, best Frauditor video of the week. Or the biggest idiot, the biggest douche canoe of the week award. But I had, when I was down there, I had my normal setup, which is I had my computer and my laptop, and I would make the poll on one while doing the live stream on the other. But here, I noticed every time I go into making the poll is when I start pizzaing. So that's probably because I'm doing it all on this. Making the polls is actually slowing me down even more than I normally am. That's the theory at this point. So for now, I think that'll be it for the polls. But oh man, I still keep the dad jokes coming. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. But like I said, there we go. Why don't stormtroopers make good bartenders? They're bad at making shots. That's right. Hez would knock an old lady over to get KFC and yells, "Give me a 2-piece breast and thigh with a biscuit." Oh man, come on now, Mr. Thomas. Keep them above the waist now. Let's go. To the frauditor who flipped me off, called the cops, and put me on your YouTube video for honking at you earlier today. Your phone is on top of your car. That sounds familiar. I think I heard that one earlier. Did you just copy and paste your own joke? Holy crap, hammer sandwich. Sauce. Research has shown that 6 out of 7 dwarfs are not happy. Ha ha! Yes. 6 out of 7 jokes are jokes. 6 out of 7 dwarfs are not happy because the other 6 dwarfs were sneezy and sleepy and. Oh man, we got about 20 minutes to the cupcake dance. I got a 25-minute video on deck. So since we're sticking in Florida anyway, let's move up to Orlando and check out what's going on with the one and only Black Heart Night. All right. All right. There you go.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Orlando, Florida with, Zacky Boy, aka Liberty Troll.
All right, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Runner Roundup. What do you call a snobbish burger falling down the stairs? A condescending. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. What do you call a snobbish burglar? Much better. All right. What do you call a snobbish burglar falling down the stairs? A condescending condescending. Yes, now that's funny. I'll tell you what. Norm Macdonald, the famous comedian Norm Macdonald, rest in peace, always said that he was always searching for the perfect joke. And in his opinion, the perfect joke was a joke where the punchline, where the setup and the punchline were almost exactly the same. Like, for example, he told one where he said, what was it? Oh, yeah. The headline, like, well, I mean, you guys are all a little bit older, so you probably remember when, after like the hippie generation, when they started getting older and becoming like businessmen, they started calling them yippies, right? So he's like, I don't remember the guy's name, but it doesn't matter. Just say Bob Smith. Yippee, Bob Smith died today. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. It's yippee, Bob Smith died today. And another one that he did, yes, he said, ladies and gentlemen, today, Pretty Woman announced her separation from Lyle Lovett. It was because she realized that she was Pretty Woman and she was married to Lyle Lovett. Yeah. I know. Frauditors need to stop talking to themselves. Those guys are a bad influence. Oh, man. What was her name? Red hair, played Pretty Woman. Dagnabbit. Was married to Lyle Lovett for a while. Norm Macdonald was another funny Canadian. 840 below, what's up? Yeah, a lot of Canadians are funny. What do you got? You got Mike Myers. You got Martin Short. You got Steve Martin. Julia Roberts. Yes. Thank you. Sorry, I've been absent. I've been sleeping. Hey, nothing wrong with catching up with your sleep. Absolutely. Jason Gutterman. All right. Julia Roberts. Yes. All right. Yes. Thank you. Dave Foley. Yes. What? Steve Martin is from Waco, Texas. Yeah, I know, but I just thought I'd throw him in there because he's best friends with Martin Short. And after I said Martin Short, I thought of Steve Martin because they're on tour together. You're right. He's not from Canada. But Dan Aykroyd is. So there. A lot of Canadian comedians. The entire SCV, John Candy. Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. I was going to say, I don't know if I'd count him as a comedian, but he's funny. So, yeah, why not? Well, if you just want to talk about Canadian celebrities, then that's a whole nother list. But there's a million of them. Yeah, a lot of people, are Canadian. And SCTV was better than SNL. Depending on which, because the problem with SNL is it's been on and still is for so long that, like, there are different bits and time periods that you could look at, while SCTV was a much shorter run. It just had its one run and then that's it. But yeah, there was a lot of great stuff in there. The Kids in the Hall were all Canadian. Yep. What do French fries do when they meet? They catch up. All right. So I love you guys. The Trailer Park Boys are Canadian. Yes, Rush is Canadian. Dang nabbit. Best thing ever to come out of Canada was Neil Peart and Geddy Lee. Oh, love it. In Living Color was hilarious. That was a good show. The Great White North. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, those hosiers, don't you know? What's his name? Oh, that just made me remember. He was in Ghostbusters. He was in Little Shop of Horrors. He was Canadian. Eugene Levy, yeah, but that's not who I'm thinking of. The little guy. He played Seymour Krelborn in Little Shop of Horrors. He shrank the kids in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Anyway, he was another great Canadian comedian. Gonna tell Dad you stole his beer money, eh? All right. Rick Moranis, that's right. Thank you so much, Ron. I love Rick Moranis. He's awesome. Martin Short was great. Also, I mentioned Martin Short earlier. Yep. Rick Moranis. Yes. What is this? Was at the post office when I see accountability angel shouting into an envelope. Ask her what she's doing. She replied, sending a voicemail. The International Association of Frauditors would like to thank their middle fingers for always sticking up for them when they needed it. Nobody else will. Oh, no. Tommy Chong is Canadian? I didn't know that. I know Jim Carrey's Canadian, yeah. Oh, the hippy dippy weatherman. Yeah, that was George Carlin. Yeah. Let's see. Stuart Smalley. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough, and dag nabbit, people like me. Yeah. Sorry, my knee itches. Oh yeah, back to the video. I love, man, I'm having a lot of fun with you guys this morning. You guys are coming up with some great stuff.
As he defies the logic of fences and gates and gets trespassed from a post office parking lot because, he's not supposed to be there because of fences and gates, but he has no idea what those actually mean anyway. So let's go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Thanks. Can you give me a receipt with like a tracking number? Go ahead, look over this.
Thank you. Next line, please. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you doing? Just a single stamp?
Just a stamp, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
I would tell Zachy Boy here to actually read Poster 7 and read the whole dang passage about this situation. But I know Zachy Boy has little to no reading comprehension. Well, actually, he might, but it's more of a selective reasoning skill. I mean, he selects what he wants to understand and he discards the rest. Much like his old butt buddy, Venom Fang X. And it's a damn shame that Liberty Troll didn't learn a damn thing from what happened to Sean back in the day. I mean, he was run through the ringer because of the shenanigans that he pulled back then. And Troll is pulling the same thing now.
How much is it now? 66 cents still, or?
It's 73 cents.
Wow, it's gone up.
Yes, sir.
Do you happen to know offhand when it went up?
Earlier this month.
Oh.
27 cents is your
Is there any
change.
pennies in there? You can keep the pennies if you don't mind.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
Okay. Good. All right. Thank you. A receipt?
Stamp and you forgot your receipt as well.
That's right.
You have your wonderful one. Feel free to do our customer survey.
All right, I will. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. All right, Liberty Trollers, we're outside at the back of the United States Post Office. This is the loading dock area. We just walked through this open gate over here. There's other private businesses like going down this way, but this is occupied by a governmental entity, in this case, a federal entity, federal government. They do have cameras out here, as you can see. There's no signs that say no trespassing. It just says do not block entrance. Okay. Now we are not a car. We are a person just walking around, taking a look, see at the vehicles that we pay for with our taxes.
So gates and fences have no meaning to frauditors whatsoever. Yeah, that's the typical BS we got going on right here. Not to mention the fact, frauditor, you are spreading misinformation about the post office. The post office may receive grants from the government, but at this time they are entirely self-funded through the sale of stamps and package material, you dumbass. If you were truly a journalist, you would investigate this or actually go to the local postmaster and talk to them about this. I mean, I'm sure they'll be glad to inform you on the truth of the matter, so that way you're not exactly spreading lies around. But alas, you're not a journalist. You're just a dumbass with a camera who thinks he's a journalist and therefore doesn't put in the work of an actual journalist.
I wonder what that sign says. That's for carriers. So it appears they own all of this space here. They're renting or leasing all the space. And then they've got more vehicles over here. Oh, no, I'm fine. Oh, there's no signage or, oh, I'm not blocking the entrance right here. Just,
You're not supposed to be in here.
I'm just getting some shots. I'm not staying in the way or anything.
Thank you, sir.
According,
Federal government, please step outside.
yeah, I know, it's federal. It's, it means federal means public though.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
The Pentagon is a federal building. Does that make it public? Does that mean you have the right to walk right in there and harass the employees there? Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that? I doubt that you'll do it though, because you frauditors don't have the balls to audit these kinds of buildings. It's very high security, you know.
This is not public. This is not public.
Okay, well, do you have a no trespassing sign or a no pedestrian or?
Stay right here.
Okay, I'll stay here. That's fine. Just remember, you told me to stay here, so.
I told you to leave, and you didn't leave.
But then you told me to stay here.
I said leave. How about that? Leave, sir.
That's not very nice.
Leave, sir. You're not supposed to be here. I don't know what you've done back here. Why you're back here.
Yeah, I told you, I'm just taking some pictures.
You don't know what you're doing back here.
I just told you, I'm taking some pictures. It's obvious what I'm doing. I've got my camera out.
No, at this point, Zachy boy, it's obvious that you are trespassing according to Florida law. You were asked to leave and you're refusing to do so. Therefore, you are trespassing. I mean, shouldn't the gate and fencing been an obvious clue that you may have been entering a restricted area? I know I'm going to say this again and again with these frauditors, but these frauditors tend to lack the brain cells to comprehend that barriers might indicate something.
Because nobody randomly comes to get pictures.
I do.
Okay, I didn't see a badge.
Why would you need to see a badge?
Because this is federal. I need your badge.
Yeah, I know it's federal. It's public.
No, that's public. This is federal.
Yeah, federal means public.
Badge, it doesn't. But your badge?
Why would I need a badge?
Your badge, sir?
Why would you need to see a badge?
Okay. All right.
What was your name? Are you the station manager or postmaster? Supervisor? If you want to have a conversation, I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Hey, you bloody idiot. This woman is quite busy with something. She's busy with doing, what's that thing called when people perform tasks in exchange for money? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's called a job. Something you wouldn't understand, dude. She has a job that she's got to do. She doesn't have time to stand around and listen to a moron like you jabber on about what you believe to be true or anything of that nature when clearly you're a complete moron to begin with and a complete loser at that. Because why else would you be hanging around a restricted area bothering employees of the post office who are trying to do their job? And don't give me that it's my constitutional right to do so. We all know that's a load of garbage.
You have to leave. You're not supposed to be in here. This is not public. Please leave.
Who owns the federal government?
Please leave, sir.
Who owns the federal government?
Leave, sir.
Who owns the federal government?
Ma'am.
You need to just calm down.
Gray shorts, gray sweater, sunglasses.
Handsome.
And he's still touching our vehicles. He is not supposed to do that.
You said I was touching that. That's a lie. False police report is a crime. You can leave. Go back to work. You're wasting my taxes.
Do you hear him?
You're wasting my taxes.
I'm gonna call the police. How long before someone gets here, please?
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Oh, she's wasting your tax dollars? Yeah, bullshit, dude. As I've stated before, and as many people have stated before, the post office is self-sustaining, you bloody giblet head. And at this point, she is not exactly filing a false police report because trespassing laws do exist, and you've experienced this over and over again. But what's left of your soft, mushy, creamy brain hasn't exactly figured out that, maybe it's a bad idea to get trespassed from every place on the planet. Oh, boy, dude, you really are a moron. You know that, right?
Many, many minutes later.
Can y'all please make the leave? He refused to leave. This is federal. He has no business in here. We don't know that. I don't know how he got here. I don't know why he's filming us. I don't know why he's touching my vehicle. I don't know why he's here.
How you doing?
Yes, ma'am.
How you doing? Good. Can I just get your name and badge number, sir? Thank you. What was yours? Your badge number? Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was very vigilant of signage. Make sure it's nothing that said no trespassing or anything that would prohibit foot traffic or pedestrian traffic.
You see how this is fenced off?
Yeah.
So this is property that's going to be belonging to the business here.
The federal public property, right? Yeah, yeah. So
right, but it's not. You see how there's a lock on the fence and whatnot. So it's open now, just for ingress and egress.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain to her. She wouldn't let me tell her. I'm not touching the vehicles, by the way, but I was explaining to her it's open. There's no signage that says, you know, we can't come back in here. I'm just getting some pictures and video of the, you know, vehicles that we pay for as taxpayers. And I'm not going to be back here too much longer, but she started making a scene. She's like, all right, stay right there. So I stayed.
Well,
I was waiting
now
for you
they're
guys.
asking
Yeah,
for
so
you
I can
to
explain
leave.
to you guys.
Do
Yeah.
you have any ID on you?
No. Why would I need?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the cupcake happy dance. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Yeah. Woohoo. There she is. All right. Yes. I love it. Yes. Always great to see you. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause once again for Frauditor News Network. All right. Excellent. Yeah, so this video, I wanted to show it because I wanted to see Blackheart Knight's point of view on this situation. But this is footage. We watched the same footage yesterday. These guys always do this, and it's just so frustrating, you know. And I wish I would have saved it. Maybe I could go back through my viewing history and see. But I saw some video yesterday. I wish I would have thought of it before now, because I would have brought it up for the show today. I don't remember what it was. It had nothing to do with what we do here at all. But it was somebody talking about, like, just the way things are today in general. And at one point they said that all this social media stuff and YouTube and all this other stuff is making it way easier for people for people to get away with things that of just a few years ago they wouldn't do. If they acted that way on the street, somebody'd check them and it wouldn't happen again, you know? I don't know. It was a weird thing. But before I get on to the next clip, I did want to point out that there is this channel. Oh, see, dag nabbit. I've covered one of their videos before. It's let's see, it's a couple of cops, and a while ago they did a video that was like a an anti-frauditor video. And it was two cops talking about frauditors. And recently, oh, wait, here it is. Hold on. They're called, where is it? The Law Maniacs. Or the Law Maniac. Yeah, here's a link to the channel. Okay. So a long time ago, I showed a Law Maniac video, and it was a video where, because it's these guys are cops, and it's two cops that have a podcast, or they stream, whatever you want to call it, and they did an anti-frauditor video, and I showed the video here when it was new. This was a while ago, and I've been subscribed to them and all that, and they're all good. But I can't remember to say hi to who. Has anybody ever seen this guy before? I got your email. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, yes, Frauditor Roundup. As it turns out, I didn't know this. I saw the Frauditor Troll video, though. These two cops that from Law Maniacs, the reason why Josh Abrams is going to be on Dr. Phil, well, not the reason why, but it's not just, oh, Josh Abrams is going to be on Dr. Phil, but he's going to be on panel with one of these Law Maniac guys. So now that I know that, and I've seen their anti-frauditor video, it's like, oh, wait a minute, okay. So he's going to be debating with an actual cop that actually knows what these frauditors are doing and understands what he's talking about. Now it just got really interesting. So now I actually want to watch that. Hey, what's up, Texas Tam? Had time to stop by and say hello to everyone and give a like for Hez. Heading down to the Keys. Have a great Friday and weekend all. Oh, yes, that's right. It's Friday. We're about to start the weekend. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. That's going to be good fun. I think I got time to squeeze in one more video before I wrap it up for the day. So let's go with NCR News Network. Frauditor gets caught messing with a car, because this is another one where you got one of these butterbrain douche canoes lurking around in the parking lot. And I still don't understand how you could see something that's gated and then go in there and say, but there was no indication that I wasn't supposed to enter there. Hey, D-Bos, what's up? Like, there was no sign on the gate saying not to enter the gate. Well, how about the fact that they took the time to build a freaking gate in and of itself? For those of you who were watching, you might remember a few days ago, I was doing one where the gate that they were talking about had barbed wire on top. So not just is there a gate, but it's a barbed wire fence. But I didn't see any indication on the fence that you didn't want people coming in here. How about the fence in and of itself? How about that, idiot? NCR News Network, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, folks. Today, we're going to take a look at LIA, where he goes to a Pennsylvania police department and tries to apply New York traffic laws to their vehicles, and gets butthurt over an award issued to the police. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep this channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out our new podcast and consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Again with another video. Today we are at the Dixon City Municipal Building here in Pennsylvania. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. On the left side of the facility, we are immediately greeted with our friendly reminders that the government is always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we, the people, record them. Let's.
He does have the eye of the tiger. Are you sure about that?
Let's hope that's not the case here today. So we are now behind the police department on the back right side of the facility. Again, just want to point out that there aren't any restricted area signs to be seen. Let's take a look around. So right next to this patrol vehicle, we have a Chevy Tahoe. I believe it's a personal vehicle. I don't see any lights anywhere or anything that would indicate that it's a police vehicle. So it's probably a personal vehicle here. RST, the fully loaded. Would you look at that? See this, ladies and gentlemen? That is a plate cover, a license plate cover.
Okay.
This is designed to be able to avoid red light camera tickets, tolls, speeding camera tickets, which I'm not necessarily opposed to it, But I am opposed to it when it comes from our public servants who will fine you and or arrest you for having this on your plate. Again, rules and laws for thee, not for me. In this case, it's tolls and tickets for thee and not for me. They can afford this Chevy Tahoe here. It's probably about $100,000.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because Sean is wrong about two things. One, this is Pennsylvania, not New York, so the plate cover is legal. And secondly is the cost of this Chevy Tahoe. Now, if a simple Google search can reveal to me that the Chevy Tahoe RST 2024 model sells at $64,000, not including discounts or, if this was a trade-in factor or not. And seeing as I am not an expert on vehicles, but I can do a simple Google search, it just shows that Sean is so out of touch and so misinformed that he'll just throw out a blanket statement to enrile and infuriate his viewers to make them mad at the police.
The officer who owns it can afford such an expensive SUV, but doesn't want to pay tolls or anything else. Well, newsflash, none of us want to pay tolls or tickets or anything of that nature, but of course he'll get out of having a plate cover because he's a law enforcement officer. The hypocrisy, same thing is happening in Suffolk County, where I'm from.
If your license plate is covered with plastic or any other material, remove it. It is illegal.
Tinted windows, license plate covers, and this has both. Unlawful tints.
So not only is Long Island Frauditors a fake journalist and a fake activist, he's also an expert in window tint. Maybe he got his certification in window tint to help his buddy Tuapri, who was recently arrested for violating Florida laws when it comes to window tint and windshield tint. Now, there are two ways for us to know for certain if this window tint is in violation of Pennsylvania statutes. Their window tint laws say 70% light must be able to be getting through the windows. So, if you have a tint meter, you can tell us for sure, or if you can shine a light while looking inside the car, which I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Why are you touching my car?
Is this your vehicle? Is this your vehicle? I'm just asking a question, sir.
I'm just asking why you're touching your car.
I was looking at it.
I saw you touch it on camera that you just touched it.
Well, the license plate, yeah. I was seeing if there was an unlawful plate cover, and there seems to be an unlawful plate cover on it. Right. That's not a crime. It's not a crime, sir. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry about that. It's not a crime. But do you know what is a crime, sir? To have a plate cover on your vehicle.
Well, excuse me, princess.
You just said, why are you touching my car? No, you said my car. Do you mind if I get your name and badge number, sir? Well, I was just checking to make sure it's in compliance with state law, sir, which it appears that it's not. Do you want to get the person who owns the car out here, if it's not you? So that officer became triggered, said, why are you touching my car? Because I wanted to see what the license plate cover was made of, the material. Again, rules and laws for thee, not for me. Absolutely ridiculous how it comes out so aggressive. I just felt the license plate cover. That's all I did. I wanted to see what material it was made out of. I mean,
Clearly, you can tell it's made out of plastic. If you can't tell that without having to touch it, well, then you're stupider than you look. But the officer is upset for a reason. You're touching somebody else's property that doesn't belong to you. I mean, we learned in kindergarten not to mess with other people's stuff or take other people's things. But then again, Sean, you didn't learn that lesson because weren't you convicted of armed robbery?
Illegal to have on a personal vehicle. Cops touch your car during a traffic stop. Did you know that? But they can do it, but we can't. So when we go inside, we're going to see if we can speak to a supervisor regarding the unlawful plate cover. Let's take a look around before we speak to the police department regarding the license plate cover. Hi, ma'am. How are you? What services do you offer to the public here?
We are the magisterial judge, so all the traffic citations come here.
Right.
Civil suits.
Okay, and they would make payment here?
Yes.
So I see the sign says we only accept checks and money orders. You do not accept cash?
No. Or you can pay it online with a credit or debit card.
But you won't accept cash whatsoever?
Nope.
Isn't that legal tender here in the United States?
Yes, cash and coins are legal U.S. tender. However, some offices are not set up to handle cash or coins, so they use either money orders or certified checks or personal checks. But they also have the option for you to pay online. Now, if this is a concept that is foreign to your brain, I'm sorry, but it's an easy and understandable thing. Unlike that time you tried to pay a ticket with a bag full of pennies.
A case with our office?
Well, I'm just asking questions, ma'am. I'm a journalist. Who are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. And just remember, anyone who calls himself a journalist is a...
Are we on video?
Yeah, I'm recording.
You're not allowed to record us.
I'm not allowed to record you?
No, I don't
Why?
consent to be on a video, but thank you.
Do you not work for the government?
1 minute, please.
1 minute, please. The infinite 1 minute, please. As they either go and escalate the situation or they go and get educated by their superiors. We do not accept cash. I'm pretty sure that if you're paying a fine, you have to be able to accept cash.
Wrong!
So if you don't have a case with us, then there's nothing I can help you with.
Well, I was just asking, again, like I said, I'm a journalist. I'm working on a story. Do you mind if I get your name?
Yeah, so I'm not giving out my name and you're not allowed to videotape me.
Well, I am. And wouldn't it be common courtesy to give your name to a member of the public?
If you have a case, we can certainly help you.
Yeah, I just have some questions, ma'am. Like your name and why don't you accept legal tender for fines, cash? I think it's interesting. Like most people would find it interesting that you force people to pay a fine and then you don't even accept the official legal tender of the United States of America. No? All right, well.
Again, the office is probably not set up to handle cash. Some offices are, some aren't. If you can't understand that simple concept, I cannot help you. I don't think anybody can help you at this point because you're so far gone.
We're not going to get any answers here. Let's go speak to the police department. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can speak to somebody from the Dixon Police Department here. Of course, it's not open to the public. I think I'm knocking very nicely. When the police knock on our door, they're boom, 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 boom. Hello, how are you? Hi. Can I speak to a supervisor, please?
We don't really have supervisors on shift.
You don't have any?
Senior patrolman.
Yeah, you don't have any supervisors on shift?
No, I mean, the rank structure here goes from patrolman first class, which is what most of us are, and then the chief.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just anybody that's, I guess, a senior patrolman or...
I'll see if the chief is available.
All right, yeah, I just had a question. Sure. Thank you. The Thin Blue Line Award is presented to Dixon City Police Department for outstanding community service. The Thin Blue Line Award? Really? There's a Thin Blue Line Award?
All right.
Yes, there's a Thin Blue Line Award. Probably the city made it for them. And it does say it's for community service and supporting veterans in crisis. You're acting like that's a bad thing. Wouldn't you want the police to serve their community? Wouldn't you want them to help veterans? Wouldn't you want them to be pillars of moral fortitude that people can look up to and appreciate that they go out of their way to help them? I don't think it's so much the award as it's the fact that you don't like the Thin Blue Line because it represents solidarity and support for law enforcement, just like the Red Thin Line supports firefighters. But then again, you hate the cops because you're a career criminal and, well, everybody knows that you have your biases.
Our chief is out of the office for today. I mean, I could leave a message for him. Do you have...
I was just Do you know who's the Chevy Tahoe in the back belongs to? White Chevy Tahoe?
Yes.
Is it an officer's vehicle?
I can't comment on that.
Is it? No, I'm saying is it an actual officer's vehicle? Like when I mean, like, is it a personal vehicle or is it a patrol vehicle?
Right, I can't comment on that.
You can't comment on it.
No. I can't tell you who owns every single vehicle on our lot.
Well, no, I'm asking, is it a publicly owned vehicle? Is it a police vehicle? I just saw that it, you know, the tints on it were pretty dark, had like a plate cover on it, and I'm pretty sure that's against Pennsylvania statute. So I just wanted to, you know, I'm conducting an investigation. That's why I want to speak to a supervisor. I don't want to put this on your head, but
you're lying.
I'm just asking questions. That's all for a story I'm working on.
Okay.
So there's nothing that you can divulge to me as far as if it's a personal or a public vehicle. If it's an unmarked vehicle, it's an unmarked vehicle. That's fine.
Right, but we have, you know, other vehicles for other uses.
Right.
Which I don't want to disclose.
Right. Well, is it a public vehicle or not? I mean, I've seen it already. I've recorded it.
Right,
It doesn't.
I can't comment on that.
You can't comment.
I mean,
Can the chief?
You can call the police chief tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you have a card or a number?
Yeah, I mean, his extension. I'll give you the phone number and his extension.
Thank you. I appreciate
Or if
that.
you want an email.
Yeah, that's fine. That works. Email's
I'll
fine.
give you both.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, officer. Just typically, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not from Pennsylvania, but I'm here on business. But typically, plate covers are illegal in Pennsylvania.
It depends. So plate covers aren't inherently against vehicle code. Just if it hinders the view of the license plate.
Like if it stopped a camera from taking a picture of it, like a toll booth.
Or even visual view. Don't quote me. It might be 100 feet.
Right.
100 feet. I have to look into it.
Okay. All right. And do you know the legal percentage on tints?
You have to let 70% of the light in.
Okay. So same as New York.
Right.
So pretty light. Got it.
But it depends on that's only applicable to a sedan.
Right.
So like on a truck or SUV, the back windows can be.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Same thing as New York. Yeah. Yep.
Well, it looks like Sean was wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about. As we heard clearly from this officer, the plate cover is not illegal. The window tint may not be in criminal code violations because that was clearly a Chevy Tahoe, an SUV, and not a sedan. So, Sean, how does it feel to always be wrong about so many things?
Let's make sure you're going to read that.
Yeah, I got it. And I'll confirm it on Google. That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you for your time, Officer Sawyer.
All right. Yeah. I mean, any other contact info you need, if you go on the City Borough website and you scroll over to the police department, all our info is on there.
Perfect. Thanks, officer. Stay safe out there. Thank you. All right, Philip.
And we're ending the video here. Sean continues to go on a tirade thinking that the cops in Pennsylvania need to adhere to New York law, even though every state has the right to make their own laws due to the 10th Amendment. He clearly doesn't know what he's talking about, and he just goes off half-cocked, thinking that just because he calls himself a journalist and an activist, he's able to do what he wants. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Please consider becoming a member, and don't forget to check out the new podcast. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I can keep this channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And
all right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the one and only NCR News Network. Anyway, guys, oh my goodness gracious me. So we're coming up close on that time. I wanted to say a couple things about that, though. Like, one of the things that always drives me nuts with these guys about their whole journalism thing, and just that video right there, just the end of it, just a little bit at the end, proves without a shadow of a doubt our argument is true. Because if he's a journalist working on a story and he got to ask the guy questions, you would think that he's a journalist. He's working on a story. Hey, what's the window tint law here? The guy explains what the window tint law is. Oh, okay. And what's the license plate cover law here? And then the guy explains what the license plate law cover is. And he says, oh, okay. So now he did his journalism. He filmed the answers to the questions he asked. He has that, you know, and there's his story, right? He wasn't interested in what the guy was saying at all. Hey, what's the window tint law? Well, it's, oh, yeah, I know. Well, what about the license plate cover law? Well, it's, oh, yeah, I know. Hey, where's the journalism? You ask a guy a question, he starts answering, and they're not even interested in what you have to say. Well, I don't want to hear what you have to say. Well, then what? Where's your journalism? Like I always say, these guys love to say, well, you know, you guys are always saying that we can't be a journalist. Well, we can. You know what? Just because we don't work for CNN or whatever? No. But if you want to be a journalist, at the bare minimum, at least engage in some sort of journalism. What do you guys do here in this building? You don't know? You didn't investigate that before you went in the building? What's this law? Oh, well, no, I don't care what you say. I don't want to hear it. Well, then why are you, what's the story then? Bad joke. Word on the street is Chili is applying at banks. He wants to be the Nutella. All right. He wants to be the new Tella. I got it. You got to pronounce it correctly. He's applying at banks because he wants to be the new teller, like new teller. He wants to. All right. It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness gracious me! So happy to see so many wonderful, beautiful people here as always. It's Fester. No, actually, what it is I always call these guys butter brains. Like their brain is made out of butter. Like it has nothing to do with people eating butter. It's saying that they have no brains, you know. But obviously, anyone who says that obviously is just incapable of comprehending a joke. Perhaps maybe you need to go back to school, maybe read a book at some point in your life. You probably have never tried that before. It makes your brain smarter when you read. And then you could realize that when I call someone a butter brain, that doesn't mean I'm talking about eating butter. It means that the person I'm talking about, their skull is filled with, you know, solidified cow milk. It's not a brain. So yeah, I don't know. But that's all right. You know, like you could go back to your God and pray at his feet as all he ever talks about is smoking pot and, you know, make fun of that. But no, you wouldn't do that. God knows you've never ate a pizza before. Oh, well, that's all right. And by the way, just remind your leader, the one you worship, your God, your saint, the one and only long-haired weirdo, that I don't care how jealous he is of me and how much he's in love with me and how much he's obsessed with me. I'm just not attracted to him. Okay, I'm just not. Like he needs to stop because he's not going to get me. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. I can't control who I'm attracted to. And Clash with Bow is definitely not my type. So I apologize for that, but whatever. Let's see, 40 below. Journalist, right? I say with pride, my name is on the same masthead as a Pulitzer Prize winner and not on level at all. All righty. And so that's my boy. He just turned the light on over there when you saw that flash. So it's time to wrap it up anyway. So Labor Day is coming up soon. What day is that? Let me pull up my calendar here. Let's see. Okay, all right. So we still got all of next week. So it's the Monday after that. Okay. just want to, because I'm not working obviously on Labor Day, so I'll probably be able to go a bit longer than normal on that. But for now, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for joining me as always. I love you guys. You're the best. I did it too early. You're the best fans in the world. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Let's see. Let me get back to my song here. Yes. And also always remember that the majority of the music you hear on this channel, including this, is music that I wrote and performed myself. And it's all good because I don't do anything except sit around talking about butter. I don't write music. I don't write books that I have that you can get on Amazon. I've never done any of that. I've never edited a video. I just sit around talking about butter all day because Clash with Bow knows what he's talking about. Oh, no, wait. He has no idea what he's talking about. Oh, well, screw him. Anyway, I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Thank you for joining us. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up.